Women who defied the odds. From the dawn of time, women have been warriors, leaders, and unshakable forces of faith. The Bible is not just a tale of kings and prophets, it is also the story of women who shaped history with their courage, wisdom, and relentless faith. These 5 women stood against the impossible and changed the course of God's people. Will their stories ignite something in you today? 1. Deborah, the warrior judge who led men into battle. The land of Israel trembled under the iron grip of Canaan. A woman, yes, a woman, rose to lead not just a nation, but an army. Deborah, a prophetess and judge, held court under a palm tree, dispensing wisdom and justice. But when the time for battle came, she did not remain behind. She called Barak to arms, and when he hesitated, she declared, "The Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of a woman." And he did. The enemy was crushed, their leader slain, not by a sword, but by the hands of another brave woman, Jael. Deborah sang of victory, proving that faith, not fear, defines a true leader. Will you stand firm in your calling, even when the world doubts you? 2. Esther, the queen who risked her life for her people. A young Jewish girl became queen of Persia, but her title was not just for luxury. A plot to exterminate her people loomed, and only she could stop it. But to approach the king uninvited meant death. Fear gripped her heart, yet with fasting, prayer, and a heart of steel, she whispered, "If I perish, I perish." With wisdom and strategy, Esther exposed the villain Haman and saved her people from annihilation. She was not just a queen, she was a savior, a deliverer, a woman who changed history. Will you risk comfort to fight for what is right? Ruth, the loyal outsider who became an ancestor of kings. A widow, a foreigner, a woman without a future. Ruth had every reason to give up. Yet when her mother-in-law Naomi urged her to return to her homeland, she clung to her with words that echoed through eternity. "Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people, your God, my God." Her unwavering loyalty led her to Boaz, a man of great honor, and together they became part of the lineage of King David and ultimately Jesus Christ. Ruth's story reminds us that faithfulness in the small things leads to unimaginable blessings. Are you willing to stay faithful even when the road seems uncertain? Mary, mother of Jesus, the woman who said yes to the impossible. A teenage girl, a divine message, a choice that would change the world. When the angel Gabriel told Mary she would bear the Son of God, she could have laughed, she could have run, she could have said no. But instead she bowed her head and whispered, "Let it be to me according to your word." In her womb grew the Savior of the world. She endured whispers of scandal, the pains of childbirth in a humble stable, and ultimately the agony of watching her son die on a cross. Yet, through it all, she remained steadfast.